So we had the Punk and Triple H final little stare down, or final words between the two. So this was interesting, to say the least. I thought it was too inside, um, too much of a shoot to where, I mean, I don't give a shit if it's too inside. I don't really like that, though, when they go just with all these inside counts. I hate when TNA does it.
I don't know, man. I think that's just for them talking like the way they do in this last couple of weeks, or actually the last couple of months. I think it's been fantastic. I mean, the fact that I can sit there and watch two guys talk and not be bored, because hearing things you've heard when you've grown up and hearing things you read over, in different websites, wrestling websites, and to me, I was blown away by it, especially, where Punk went out and said what he's, his real name and Triple H's real name, This is Phil Brooks talking to Paul, was it Levesque or?
Yeah, well, either way, here's the thing. You want to know the thing I enjoyed most about this segment? My favorite part of the whole thing is Triple H at the end, where he's like, fuck everything else. You made this personal. I tried to keep this business with you. I tried giving you what you wanted. I didn't try to lay my hands on you, but now you pissed me off so much. This is personal, and I want to kick your ass this Sunday. No shoot, just pure storyline, pure wrestling. Triple H emotion through that was just awesome. Triple H, I mean, this was like a pretty awesome back and forth. I thought they just went too much with the inside comments, and it was like, and personally, I thought Triple H got the better of Punk though. Like, I don't agree with anything that Triple H said, but it just seemed like Punk came across sort of like a whiny bitch. And I don't agree with what Triple H had to say. I don't agree with pretty much anything he said, but the way that he said it seemed like it came off better than what Punk was saying, and I agree with CM Punk. I don't know if you felt the same way.
No, I thought they both did. I thought they were both on the same level, personally, to me, because I think that when you watch it, when he was talking to, Punk was talking to Cena or Triple H when they were doing the signing, or whenever they got face-to-face, it seemed like Punk was holding most of the weight in those conversations. Now, to me, they both went half and half, and or were both on the same level, and that, to me, I think that they were the equals. I think that you were right in the fact that he kind of got a little whiny, but at the same time, he answers back with such skill on the mic, and I think Triple H stepped it up, so I liked it a lot.
I mean, it was good, especially the ending, where they just threw all that bullshit aside, and just Punk and Triple H, just those two just hated each other. They both want to kick each other's ass, and that's what we're going to see on Sunday. Quite frankly, they way rushed this whole feud, because number one, it should have been Nash and Punk at this pay-per-view, even though I didn't really care to see the match. They did do a good job building it up. And then the original plan was for them to wait for Triple H and Punk to do it at Survivor Series, which would have been fine. Or I think that would have been perfect, actually, because then you have a big match for that show. But I don't really see the whole deal of this being a no DQ match and Triple H putting his COO title on the line. It's like, really? Did you really needed to do that here? The answer is no. They could have waited for Survivor Series to do that stipulation. You still would have had a big match. Because all you got to do, just do Punk versus Triple H one-on-one, and then Punk just cheats to win, and Triple H is like, God damn it, and then you do the no DQ match, and Triple H or Punk.
I got a feeling that Nash is going to come out and interfere. Even though there's no DQ, I think he's going to come in and throw, knock Punk down, give Triple H the sledgehammer and stuff like that.
See, some people think that Nash and Punk are going to then work together in the end, and they're going to turn on Triple H. So, like, the thing is I don't see Punk winning and Triple H losing his COO position.
Right, I agree.
And, I mean, if you can't get me to believe that Triple H is really going to lose this position, I mean, they've gone on, they have not followed so many steps in the past that really, you just can't trust him anymore, and it's a shame. But anything else you'd like to say?
No, that's pretty much it.
So overall, I give the show a thumbs down. I did not like anything pretty much until the main event. That did a good job making me want to see that match, but I want to see that match anyways. So everything else, I did not need to see, and I didn't really care for any of it.
I'll give Raw a thumbs down as well because I hate the fact that they can sit there and keep this good heat going, and I'm willing to watch Raw every Monday. I'm interested, and then they have these in between shows, and I can't stand that because it kind of destroys the whole point of the build-ups and the shoots. So thumbs down for me.
So before we leave, we are going to do a quick little preview for Night of Champions. Coming up this Sunday, pretty much every single title will be on the line except for the Triple H and Punk match. So yeah, we'll start things out. Divas title match, Kelly versus Beth Phoenix. Their SummerSlam match was pretty good, so maybe this could be a good match.
Yeah, I'm semi-interested in it.
Hopefully Beth can win. I thought she'd win at
I think she's going to win. It only makes sense, especially from last pay-per-view all the way leading up to this one. So I think I say Beth would win this. What about you?
Yeah, I'm going to have to say Beth wins. We have the WWE Tag Team title match, which I'm looking forward to. First tag team title match I'll be looking forward to in forever, probably. But we have Kofi Kingston and Evan Bourne defending the titles against Miz and R-Truth. I don't see Bourne and Kingston losing here, but it could easily happen because Miz and Truth are, bigger stars. But I hope they don't break up Kofi Kingston and Evan Bourne because I really enjoy that team. I think if they do want to build up the tag team division, I think you can have great matches with those two guys versus a lot of new teams that you want to bring in. So I hope they win, but I think they will.
For me, it's like a toss-up. I'm looking forward to this match as well, but I see the point is that Miz and R-Truth are the bigger, but at the other hand, you might want to show what Evan Bourne and Kofi can do and give them a push. So it's a toss-up for me. I really can't pick one.
Who do you think's going to win?
You're going to make me pick?
Yeah.
I say Miz and R-Truth.
Yeah, that could easily happen. So hopefully, either way, we get a good tag team reign from either guy. We have Intercontinental title match, which I guess will be made official on SmackDown. Cody Rhodes versus Ted DiBiase. I don't care about this match. I'm going to say Rhodes wins because he beat Orton, but shit, if DiBiase wins, that wouldn't surprise me.
I don't know. I mean, the WWE hasn't really cared about DiBiase in the past. They buried him quite a long time ago, so I really kind of see Cody winning this. But if Ted wins, I'll actually be surprised. So I like Ted DiBiase, but they're not doing anything with him, so what can you say?
I don't know. I said he should have quit a long time ago.
Yeah.
But well, he still had some sense of values left. Instead, he's just been buried forever, and now finally getting a kind of match on pay-per-view, but so what's that going to do for him? We have the U.S. title match, 4-way, Ziggler defending against Swagger, Riley, and Morrison. This should be a good match. I mean, all those guys in there are good workers, so I'm looking forward to it. I think Ziggler will just retain. But
I think Alex Riley will win.
Yeah, I don't know, but it should be a good match either way.
Yeah.
We have the world title match, Randy Orton versus Mark Henry. I don't see Mark Henry winning this, so yeah, I'm going to give it to Orton.
I don't know. I'm kind of with you on it, but I'm hoping that Mark Henry wins, but I think Orton will retain.
So we have the no DQ match, Triple H versus Punk. If Triple H loses, he must quit as COO. And so I'm picking Triple H to win, hopefully in a great match.
Yeah, I think Triple H will win because of Nash. And the kind of the left field prediction, I'd say, like you were saying, maybe Punk and Nash are working together, but Triple H will win it.
And then the WWE title match, Del Rio versus Cena. I will pick Cena by DQ, so Del Rio will retain the title, but Cena will get the DQ victory.
Same here.
So that's Night of Champions. There's a couple of good things on the show. The tag match, the throwaway, and really interested in Triple H versus Punk. Del Rio versus Cena can be good, but we'll see how that match goes. Orton versus Henry, it has a possibility of being a good match, but I don't know. I don't see it. Rhodes and DiBiase, I guess if they get good enough time, they can have a pretty good match, but I don't think they will. And then Kelly and Beth can be good. So it can be a pretty good pay-per-view. I don't think it'll end up being as good as SummerSlam was. I know SummerSlam was a great show. So I don't think it'll be as good as that, but we shall see. So.
Well, we're doing Night of a Champions review. I don't know when we're going to do it, but we're planning on doing that. So we will see you either in the Raw review or the Night of Champions review. Anything else you have to say, Patrick?
No. Thanks for listening, everybody. We'll see you next time.